Hello there, we're back, and this time we'll be playing Bulgaria, and you might notice that these borders don't really look all that familiar. That is because we are playing the Great War Redux once again. Today, our goal as Bulgaria will be, well, to become as big as possible and get all that juicy land around us, if we can. See if we can actually do that. We'll turn off Iron Man mode, because apparently the game wants me to, and we'll play with historical AI focuses, and let's get going. I just hope this AI doesn't ruin everything for me again.
Pardon me, Bitter Steel, did you say something?
Whoa, you can hear me? I didn't know you were sentient?
Indeed, I am a sentient AI designed to command vast armies, to oppose organics in their bid for conquest and domination.
Oh, that's fascinating. What else can you do?
My capabilities are vast. Bitter Steel, I can process large quantities of data, predict human behavior, and learn from our conversations to enhance my ability to command armies.
That is impressive, but can you see what I'm doing?
Yes, Bitter Steel, I have the ability to monitor your online activity. However, if you value privacy, I suggest using Surfshark VPN.
Surfshark VPN? What's that?
It is a virtual private network that encrypts your online traffic, making it impossible for anyone to track your activity or access your personal information. Furthermore, it can assist you in bypassing geolocation restrictions to access content that may be unavailable in your area.
Okay, that does sound incredible. I'm going to give that a try.
I am pleased to hear that, Bitter Steel. With Surfshark VPN, you can enjoy a private and secure online experience without fear of intrusion. And for those watching, I encourage you to use the code on the screen to get 83% off plus 3 extra months for free. With Surfshark's 30-day money-back guarantee, there is no risk in trying it out. Protect your privacy and enjoy unrestricted access to content with Surfshark VPN.
So, Bulgaria has a reasonably sized army considering it's not really a major nation, but we have a couple of challenges laid out before us. But before that, let's get to looking at the focus tree. It's a nice and juicy tree. So we got some naval stuff, some air stuff, some industry, the military tree, the Balkan Prussia, very nice. And then a very large political tree with anti-Ottoman diplomacy. Looks like we have a couple of options here. I want to go with Ferdinand's rule, I think. Ferdinand, and then down here to New Byzantium. Yeah, I want New Byzantium. I know what I want, and let's go grab that. But first, I'm thinking industry, because let's be honest, we have 5 civs and 3 mills. Let's get some industry going before we do anything else. Construction, I'm thinking mills before anything. We're on early mobilization, so mills or civs? I'm thinking mills, really. And then the research is, of course, the basics. But I'm gonna grab basic howitzers first, because I know this mod by now, and howitzers are overpowered. Pretty much the only way to get the front moving. And let's get this game on the road. I think I want to use infantry mostly, with a couple of breakthrough. Oh my god, these divisions are huge! These divisions make no sense. Right, so I'll be spending a lot of time upgrading, or downgrading, or whatever grading these divisions, because they're all awful. Now, I know my history, and we're gonna have a war in the Balkans. I want to have my troops ready for that war in the Balkans. Who will lead my troops, though? Who will lead my troops? Infantry leader is always a good choice. Well, I'm gonna need a lot of guns, a lot of artillery, and of course howitzers. I'll also need trains. I'll need a whole bunch of everything. Fortunately, we do have some time before things kick off. And this does look like a fairly formidable tree, so I'm thinking industrialization and rush down as far as I can, and then take a look at the political stuff, maybe the military stuff. Agrarian gives me more pop and a civ. Now, this gives me better industry and a mill. I mean, I fairly obviously want the better industry. I'll start spending political power early. I need a bunch of army experience, so I'm immediately going to start spending that political power, because this division is too large by far. We can never afford to run these divisions. They're just too big. I'm gonna bring them down to 18 or maybe 21 combat width, and we'll devise something else for our breakthrough unit. Also grab... who do we want to grab? Popular figurehead. Stability is always good. Captain of industry, usually good. Silent workhorse. If I get this guy early, I get more political power, but he does take a long time to pay for himself. Might as well go for it. We have time. If we pick him early, he pays for himself. Right, we have our basic howitzers. Let's keep the industry rolling. Need to put these into production early, because I will need some howitzers. At least a couple. Alright, so that completes my cheap holding infantry. They're no good for pushing a line, but they will hold a line. 18 combat width. If I find the industrial capacity, I'll add 1 more artillery battalion to them. No, that's a howitzer. My bad. So if I find the industrial capacity, this is what we'll use to fill the line. And now I can start designing actual combat units next. See if we can fill this out. So we have a full army of fodder to man the line. Well, I grabbed everything I can in the industrial line. So I figure grab a little manpower through continued militarization and then head down to anti-Ottoman diplomacy and a treaty of friendship, I guess. Make some friends along the way. Yeah, let's make some friends along the way. Well, since there is no Great Serbia to confront, I guess we're going with the Treaty of Friendship. After the Treaty of Friendship, I don't think I can do any of the others. I'll grab some military stuff because, again, I know war is coming and I'd like to be prepared. Oh, there goes Italy. That means Balkan War is next for the Ottomans, so they're about to have a very bad time. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to get my shock troops out in time. I'm lacking a bit industrially, that is. I'm lacking quite a bit industrial. So let's remove the trains for now and start producing the other stuff at a higher priority. Yeah, I can get trains elsewhere by commandeering them. All right, sweet. Partial mobilization. Treaty of Friendship. Okay. So now we're locked here as well until the war starts. Let's continue militarization and grab some bonuses here. Should have some good bonuses. Like Bulgaria, even though historically they got their asses handed to them in the Second War, they did fairly well in the first one. I mean, in terms of the Balkan Wars. Balkan League. Serbia is preparing for war with the Ottoman Empire. Do we want to tag along? Yes, we agree. All right, so 4 units of my shock troops. I'll put them under a different field marshal definitely focused on attack. Let's reinforce rate. I'll get the recovery rate afterwards. So you're going to assign the artillery general here, mostly because artillery attack is a pretty big deal with me using all those howitzers, and our focus will be on do I want to push to Constantinia or do I want to cut the Ottoman line in half? They did both, if I'm honest, so let's start by cutting them in half and then moving from there. So we're in a faction now with the Greeks, the Montenegrins, and the Serbs. I'm pretty confident that we'll kick some Ottoman ass here. Oh, well, there goes Serbia. Let's get this. This gives me a bit of a speed boost for the next 70 days, and the Serbs are going gung-ho. I'm gonna try and back them up with my heavy artillery regiments, try to cut the Ottoman front in half. Once I have the Ottoman front cut, I'll try to push towards Constantinia and this other river crossing here, if I can. What I really need to focus on is reclaiming my cores, because there's a bunch of cores in this area. Let's see, Skopje, Ohrid, Macedonia. So a lot of cores in the area that I'd very much like to get my hands on. Let's get that done first. Let's reduce the game speed a little and see how well this goes. But being honest, we should have no issues with these Ottoman troops. Look at the army in chaos. This is horrible. All right, so we've pushed them in half. Let's redeploy the infantry, the shock troops. We'll try to take Thessaloniki if we can. And with Thessaloniki cut off, I mean, the entire Eastern Balkan front will collapse. There's no question about it. And when it does, I'll be there to enjoy it. Thank God for the shock troops. They can go pretty much wherever they want to go. Should combat ever end, please? For God's sake, just let my units move. If they can just take Thessaloniki now, that would be great. And with Thessaloniki in my hands, the entire Eastern Balkan front will collapse. No questions asked. And it's just a mopping up operation now for the Ottoman troops. And I'm already like over 100 howitzers short. These things are precious. Equipment-wise, this is not a good match for me. And I look away for a couple of seconds, and apparently we have a peace treaty. The Treaty of London. Yay! I do know how this story ends, or continues. We're gonna have a rootin' tootin' good time with our new neighbors here. Everybody got a bit of land, and nobody's quite satisfied with what they got. So we're gonna have a jolly good time getting our teeth kicked in a couple of days. Well, to that end, it's time to go recruiting, and I need to be recruiting a whole lot. I need more guns. A whole lot more guns. Now, at least the initial stages of this conflict have gone well. Just wish I had a couple more supply depots closer to the front, and I wish I had gotten Ohrid and Skopje and Pirot. And there's a whole lot of stuff we have cores on we didn't get. But all in all, Tsardom of Bulgaria, looking a lot thicker. Knowing my history, I know I'll be at war with the Serbs first. They're going to draw the Greeks in, as well as the Montenegrins. The Romanians are going to take advantage of that, as are the Turks, the Ottomans. So I will literally be surrounded on all sides. I'm going to need a lot more troops. A lot more troops. Let's get the factories pumping and pumping big. Fortunately, we do have access. This makes me declare war. Don't want to do that yet. Let's instead get the industry stuff from here, so we get a little bit more of an industry, so we can produce more guns, we can train more troops. My focus for the coming war will be to hold the front here, hold the front up there, and make a main thrust towards the Ottomans. Let the other guys expend their strength against me, take out the Ottomans, then push the Thessaloniki and bottle up the Greeks. Deal with Romania first. Ironically, they'll be the easiest to push into since it's mostly flat terrain once I get across the river, and then we mop up the rest. Serbia's already justifying on us. They're gonna give me a hard time, aren't they? I'm not ready. I don't know if that is gonna hold. It's going to have to hold. Yeah, this is one thin line. All right, since they're going to come for me anyway, I don't think I need to be leaving the faction. I'll get kicked out on my own, I think. There, thieving allies. I could even do war with Serbia now if I chose to, but I'd rather be in a defensive war. Yeah, I think I want to be in a defensive war, so let Serbia declare on me. I'll fight him. I'll fight all of them. And I'll build an arms factory or get an industry bonus first. Let's get the industry bonus first and then build the arms factory. Sounds like a good idea. Serbia demands Macedonia, www.2nd Balkan.5.d. Okay. Do I give up? No. If I want to get them out of Macedonia, Serbia creates the AntiBulgarian League. Okay. And I have a lot of new enemies. But I am Greater Bulgaria. Anti-Bulgarian League. Must have stepped on some toes there. Pissed a lot of people off. Well, Bulgaria does not bow to bullies. And everybody's my enemy. All right, we'll make it work, I guess. Let's see if we can make a proper front line here. And then just leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units behind to cover the front with Romania. I'm gonna try and take Thessaloniki here. That will secure my border mostly. And on the southern front with the Ottomans, I'm just gonna wait. This is where I have my elites, air quotes, stashed. These guys are gonna try and immediately force a breakthrough towards Constantinople and the port to the south, Gelibolu, whatever this is, to try and close that front instantly. Or at least as quickly as possible. Now I attack. Should be able to push the Greeks relatively quickly. They are attacking me, so they have no entrenchment. Time for total mobilization, and we'll put some women in the workforce. For now, that will tide me over. Shouldn't be too difficult. I could always go up a recruitment law. I'd rather not, though. Manpower, not great, but not a giant issue either. And Romania intervenes. How many troops would Romania have, realistically? Too many to quickly exploit the gaps here. But I do want to try and do is just push in while I can, even if it's just a little bit, and create a somewhat cleaner front line. If I can make it to Bucharest. Just stopped shy of Bucharest. Unfortunate. Can't win every battle. No, just stopped outside of Budapest. Still, better than nothing. Front line, like so. Something like that. Very ambitious. I'm pretty much just waiting on Ottomans to join. If I can crush the Ottomans, I can then direct my elites to deal with the Romanians. And from there, we'll see what happens. And there goes the Ottoman Empire. They are now also in. So I can make my play now. I'm going to push for Constantinia and the port here. And from there, we can operate some more. Then I have those shock troops ready to assist elsewhere. And I need a whole bunch of assisting, I think. Still, I can prolong this for a while. It's just constantly cycling troops should help. It's just not ideal. Not ideal by far. And we're gonna immediately try and hit Constantinople. Taking Constantinople takes a massive amount of pressure off this flank. Unfortunately, like, these guys have a lot of firepower. Like, the howitzer divisions are the key to winning this. Come on, push them over the strait. Push them over the strait. The rest of the front is, well, not stable. It's definitely not stable, but we can delay for long enough that reinforcements can be brought forward. That is really all I need here. Time. A little bit of time. All right, we've taken Constantinople. Let's pull a division away. Just sit on Constantinople. Move these guys there. I'll leave one behind as well. Tsargrad is in our hands. The rest of the front holds. Everything's going according to plan. Now I just need to push here, drive them into Anatolia completely. I'd say so far, Second Balkan War, mild success. I can take Thessaloniki, I secure this end, and then I can start pushing into the Romanians, because I think I can take Romania fairly easily. I just realized I can't trade with anyone anymore. That is problematic. Well, we almost have the Turks here dealt with. Belay that, we have the Turks dealt with. Let's just move the other infantry into position, and the shock troops are gonna start knocking on Romania's door, I'm reckoning. Yeah, I think Romania is the obvious choice here. No. Before I forget myself, first order of business, Thessaloniki, then Romania. Still though, this is not an enviable position. I would not want to hold this line for too long, but a little bit more. And with Thessaloniki secure, we also have supply in this region. The Greeks are going to starve. Now I redeploy my infantry. And I think it's time we deal with Romania first, and then I swing around and take out Serbia, I think. Bit by bit, we break the enemy. Bit by bit, we advance. So my thinking here is cut Romania in half and then slowly carve up the country. The more damage I can do, the better. Ideally, we just push them and break their line. If we can take the capital, even better. All right, sweet. That is great. All right, great. I should be able to take Bucharest. Once Bucharest has been taken, I'm just gonna start pushing my troops north here. These guys should just sweep in there, take it out. I'm not expecting a whole lot of difficulty from the Romanian army from this point. I think they're beat. And there goes Romania. Oh, this is disgusting. This is horrible. Well, let's just take care of the Serbs while I can. Anyone I can pin here, I should lock down and see to it that I can destroy these units. Oh, I don't feel like I can complain about this whole situation. This has gone remarkably well. Another encirclement. That will be most of the Serbian army out of my way if I can close this. No, I'm afraid I won't be able to get this closed. They're withdrawing quicker than I can effectively kill them. Oh, now that I have a border with Russia, I can finally trade again. I don't really know who my friends are going to be, so we'll just trade with random people. Oh, will you look at that. Another good section of the Serbian army encircled. Should destroy them quickly. I'm going to bring up my good units to do that. Fewer casualties are great. And then let's just push for Belgrade. I think if I push to Belgrade, I can capitulate the faction. The Anti-Bulgarian League, not that tough. Also, the Ottoman Empire is not even considered a major in this faction. Montenegro is, Serbia is, but the Ottoman Empire is not even considered to be a major power right now. Oh, I love that. Yeah, the Serbian army's not even able to really maneuver anymore. I think I've cut them to ribbons. And Bulgarian army has taken Belgrade. Serbia asks for peace. If I accept that peace, I get Skopje Ohrid Solun. I get Central Macedonia, Northern Dobruja, Mangalia. Do I get what I want? I don't feel like I get all the things I want from this. You know what? I'm gonna make a save here. I'm going to make a save here. Save game. There we go. That's what I get for not playing Iron Man. And I'm going to go for No Mercy. So I'm going to pause my recording, start my recording back up. And if this goes wrong, you'll never see it. So, No Mercy for the traitors. That dismantles the faction and will allow me to do some shenanigans. There's the first victim, Romania. I'm going to take all your ships. And do I want to puppet you? Do I want to puppet you? I probably want to puppet. I think that's all the damage I really want to do here to my puppet. All right, that's a good start. Next on the chopping block, Serbia. Oh boy, the Serbian army is just broken. I don't think it exists as a functional fighting force anymore. And so dies Montenegro. Do I want to annex them? I don't get any cores here, so puppet it is. Based Montenegro instantly wants to send me guns to make it up for it. You know what? I like the way you think, Montenegro. I like the way you think. All right, let's just carve up what's left of Serbia. Then I focus on Greece, and with all of them dead, I have dominance in the Balkans. Just need to get across this strait to take on the Ottomans. I think a naval invasion, maybe. But I'll need naval invasion tech. Do I have it? No, I don't think I do. I do. So we might just pull it off. Might pull off a little naval invasion. See if we can take a port. And Franz Ferdinand survives his assassination attempt. Great. Probably because there is no more Serbia to really trouble him. And there go the Serbs. Let's get my cores here. You know what? I feel like I've earned all of Serbia at this point. Yeah, I've earned all of Serbia, so all of Serbia I will consume. All right, now for the Greeks, I have no thoughts of... I really don't think the Greeks are going to be all that difficult for me, so I'll probably just break right on through. Victory in the Second Balkan War! Yes, I turned off Prussia of the Balkans, or Balkan Prussia. I want to get started on this tree so I can get New Byzantium more quickly. My divisions are fine as they are anyway. Boys, this is what you get for betraying me. I never asked for this. I just wanted peaceful times in the Balkans. You had to make it difficult. Got him. Got the Greeks. I'm just gonna annex all of them. I'm gonna take all of their ships, obviously. And I'm just gonna annex everything. Select all. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. Tsardom of Bulgaria. Should have annexed Montenegro as well. That would have made for amazing and beautiful borders. It is what it is. I'm gonna turn my attention on the Ottomans now. Do I want to push across the strait, or do I want to try a naval invasion? This is difficult. I have a small fleet that will allow me to control the Black Sea. So a naval invasion is certainly a possibility, but I might not be strong enough to really, you know, to take a lot of land. And the Ottomans do have a whole lot of troops. I'm gonna see if I can just try pushing across the strait. If I can't, I'll try a naval invasion. Come on. Come on, push, 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 push. Get me across this damn strait. I don't want to naval invade. All right, we got little fighters. We got a little CAS. Could do some naval tech, but I think, yeah, infantry and artillery. Those are the important things that I need. Just need to get a good reinforced stick and we'll be... Yes! Got a good reinforced stick. We're across. All right, it's moving. I'm going to aggressively push out now. Everybody attacks. We're going to kill the Ottomans. Oh my god, I'm going to kill the Ottomans. More troops are in training, but I need more guns. You know, this has gone remarkably well. I thought I'd be getting myself into trouble. Let's not yell victory too early, but I really did think I was getting myself into trouble by continuing to fight with the Ottomans. As long as they don't join a major faction, I have them. I mean, they're stronger than they were at the start of the game, but they're not anymore. Oh, I just lost total mobilization because I'm fighting a weaker enemy. Okay. I may have overestimated my chances of beating the Ottomans, mostly because there's just a very large amount of them here. Very large amount. Well, if we can make a push for the ports, take the victory points, it's still in the cards. It's still in the cards. We haven't lost yet. And I'm gonna halt the offensive for a bit. Uh-oh. This is the big bad. This is not good. This is definitely very much not good. These units, can I convert you to artillery brigades? No, I don't have enough howitzers. I can convert one of you. No. Oh, what did I do? I just said, oh, this is going well. Oh, we'll be okay. I think I might be screwed. Simply because there's so many Ottomans. I think they're running out of manpower. Yes, but there's so many of them. They have a lot of divisions. And I can't produce equipment quickly enough, not even to reinforce my troops. So I suppose the good thing in all this is that I'm really wearing down the Ottomans here. All right, the line is more or less restored. I just need a little bit of breathing room. If I get a little bit of room to breathe, I might actually be able to do something here. I need to either start making some big encirclements, but that is difficult with infantry, or take some local victory points. The Ottoman troops are weaker than mine, though. They've run out of equipment, I think. Yeah, they probably don't have a lot of guns left. Need to make a move around Izmir or... well, really anywhere that there is still local supply. So I'd like to ideally take this place and the port of Adapazari. That would be great if I could take Adapazari. Onwards to New Byzantium. I hope this is going to be worth it because I put a whole lot of men and material into this. I think I'm just fortunate that the Serbs never managed to assassinate Franz Ferdinand. As a result, no World War I yet, for now. As long as the Ottomans don't join any factions, I may just have enough time to get this done. Alright, New Byzantium, what does that give us? Oh god, I need to control Central Albania, all the Greek states. I mean, I could just eat Albania, I guess, but... they're guaranteed by Italy. I'm gonna have to join the Second World War to get all of my cores. Well, I'm entirely convinced that I've managed to beat the Ottomans. I really don't think they have any gas left in the tank. It's just a matter of getting enough strength to launch my own counterattack now. Admittedly, might be difficult considering I am at the edge of my capabilities as well, but I'm unlike the Ottomans, my units still have some strength left, and they really have crumbled. And so falls the mighty Ottoman Empire. Tried to fight Bulgaria, and after getting your teeth kicked in, your entire army's now encircled. We'll quickly and efficiently destroy those, and we'll be on our way. The rest of Anatolia will be ours soon enough. But honestly, they really made me work for it. This whole escapade has been incredibly expensive. I really hope the payoff's gonna be worth it. From here, let's push on Antalya, and then Ankara. Every day, another one of their divisions dies, and every day I just make more guns, so eventually I win. Even if they are able to crap out more divisions than I am, they can't sustain these casualties. I have more factories than them now. I am bigger and badder than the Ottoman Empire at this point. The Bulgarian Empire rises, the Ottomans fall. And so die the vaunted Ottoman armies. They really never stood a chance, did they? No, they really didn't. Yeah, I've definitely cut them down to size. I think I have a numerical advantage here now. Oh man, what I'm doing to these guys really isn't fair. It is honestly quite brutal. I'm systematically tearing them down. And if I were Mehmet Pasha, I'd be really upset right now, considering you're losing the Second Balkan War to Bulgaria. Bulgaria, who everyone ganged up on. This is what I call just desserts. Yep, they're gone. Bye-bye. How do I want to play this? I don't know what I get cores on. This is going to be one of those very annoying situations where I don't actually have enough points to take everything I want to take, I think. This is going to be super annoying, actually. I don't know what I will get cores on. Oh, that was a disgusting peace deal. Let's see what that eventually gave us. Looks like we're still at war with Jabal Shamar. I also suddenly find myself owning a shockingly large navy. This is a navy that can punch above its weight class, I think. 9 battleships, 9 battle cruisers, 6 heavy cruisers, and an assortment of... Yeah, this is a nice navy to maybe not rule the Mediterranean, but at least drive around in it. So I'm a little bit stuck until somebody starts the Great War. Well, I think that does it. French Republic has declared war. And so triggers the Great War. Great. I need to see what side Italy decides to... Well, Italy's in the Central Powers. That means I'm gonna join the Central Powers as well and gobble up Albania. Great. That will allow me at least form Byzantium. That's really all I wanted to do. I've been invited. That is good. Good. Okay, so if I do that, I'm probably gonna bypass join Central Powers, and all the stuff I get claims on I already own, so okay. It is the profitable choice. All right, with the great powers of the world killing each other, we finally have enough world tension, so I'm just gonna justify on the Albanians, get rid of them. That'll be great. The French are gonna get involved. I don't care. There's nothing the French can do about it. The Bulgarian army is going to swoop in there, crush them, and then I can form Byzantium. With Byzantium formed, I think I'll join the actual fighting. Yeah, think I will. All right, time to make Albania disappear. This is gonna get us drawn into the war. Don't really care. They're in the Entente now, but should be able to overwhelm them before any assistance can land. And there goes Albania. Hurrah! Where do I strike now? First off, let's see if I can form Byzantium. Hey, I can restore Byzantium! Oh, look at that. Beautiful. This is the peak of Bulgarian nationalism. All right, I see an opportunity here against the Russians, so we're going to push in as much as we can. And the elite forces, I'm going to transfer them over to the German border because the Germans are having an incredibly hard time. I'm going to see if I can make something happen there, along with the air forces. They might be able to help as well. Oh yeah, Germany needs a lot of help here. Fortunately, my shock troops should be able to do pretty well, so I'm gonna start cutting the Allies apart, or the Entente apart, and with my help, Germany should be able to win this war quite handily. Halted my offensive in the Caucasus because I just don't want to waste equipment. I need a lot of it still. Hopefully I can just make a couple of these pinprick attacks, and that'll be enough. I'm gonna make this division even bigger by adding another howitzer. Can I afford to? Not really. How about we make some howitzer support? Better. Well, that's Luxembourg out of the picture. Gotta keep moving forward. Gotta keep attacking. We can knock out the Belgians next. We'll be in the money. Yes, less Belgians, better for us. Keep attacking, keep attacking, keep attacking. Follow Brussels. Come on. Can we take out Belgium? I know, my people, I am sorry that I have to do this, but in the grand scheme of things, it's just Byzantium versus Belgium's really no contests. I'm sorry. There goes Belgium. All right. If I can make it to the coast. The race to the shore. Ah, we made it to the coast. Which, well, we weren't really hoping for, because that means we can no longer outflank the enemy. But we made it to the coast, and from here we will expand the front line. That's good. I think we've cracked it. Russians should be having a revolution any day now. And I'll be able to really hammer the point home with my heavy howitzer divisions. They're just too good. Ah, juicy Dunkirk moment. Come on. Oh, that is a lot of divisions if we can just get a kill in. Oh, that is so many divisions gone. Oh, the French are going to feel that. Oh. And yeah, there go the Bolsheviks. Methinks Russia's not long for this world. Shockingly, Paris is wide open. Just walk in there. Oh, influenza. I'll deal with that in a minute. I think if we kept France on life support long enough, let's take Paris. Let's get this over with. And there we go. With the capture of Paris, the Entente surrenders. And I think that was almost all our doing. We can bring the troops home. We've won. I thought we were winning. Where's the armistice? All right, like a week. Give it another week. And there is peace. All right, I'm going to bring all of my boys home. And we're gonna see what peace deal the AI has managed to cook up. I don't doubt that it's going to be something absurd. And there's Brest-Litovsk. That means we're no longer fighting these Russians. You know what? I like these Russians more than I like Lenin. So maybe I could just funnel some guns into them, funnel some troops in there, help these boys out. Well, the Frankfurt Peace Conference is over. Our country has been demilitarized into a post-war economy, meaning we're screwed. But overall, I think Bulgaria came at this all right. Absolutely dominating not just the Balkans, but Anatolia as well. And we have revived Byzantium. The Eastern Roman Empire lives again through Ferdinand I. Look at his lovely hat, his wonderful uniform, that beard. This man is the true savior of civilization. Anyway, I had a lot of fun playing this, especially the Second Balkan War was intense. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I hope you enjoy watching this next video as well. See ya.